Yeah, no, welcome to the video show. Let's see if that's the camera. Yeah, okay. So, welcome to gentlemen and ladies. Today we're going to be talking about exercise, physical exercise. And there's two major requirements and prescriptions of physical exercise that I'd like to talk to you about and debate with you. And those are remedies, and secondly, how to achieve wonderful training. Wonderful training is done by some very basic requirements, which means that when you are deciding on getting in shape physically, this applies to armies as well, incidentally. The regular way to do it is to go there, do 10 push-ups, and then be fully fucked up the day after. And then the next day go then be fully fucked up the day after until you reach a state, especially in the army, where you hold on to your shit while looking muscular. Do I need to go deeper into the description here? So what you want to do is something else. You want to apply the knowledge that you're doing everything in your life on limited time. You're gonna die someday. So every moment you're suffering that's not making you happier later is a moment of time where you're going to be depressed and sad. In a time you have in your time frame when you're going to die. And this means that you should do something else with your time. It means that you should do something beautiful and above all gratifying all the time. Your lifespan is basically gratitude, pain, yesterday that doesn't come back, to where you are now, facing tomorrow that always arrives, where you are your choice. In relation to optimizing your being, in relation to more gratitude. So this is the first video, my little journey. I'm going to test my own experiment and see where it leads me. It means that I, in a few minutes, will go do the first part of this exercise video. And it will take about 20 to 40 days. I'd like to elaborate about what's going to happen prior. And that is that I have a philosophy that if you're gratified by something, you'll continuously keeping on doing it. So there's the third element I might bring in later, the hate chair. But since I already cleansed myself of this, I'll bring it in as a chapter along the path, maybe tomorrow. But let's talk about the 20 to 40 days. I think that's what we're going to call it, the 40 days. Today is date. Oops. See, check it. Saturday, the 2nd of June, 2022. And since I promised a friend of mine, whom I hope to see again tomorrow, to get in shape because she needs that from me, I thought of a way to develop this into a paradigm where I might in fact end up looking like something of a hunk, especially like, old greybeard, what's it called? Six granddads or something. I'm too fucking... Silverbacks, is that it? No, that's something else. Silverbacks, yeah, I think it's that. Chunky old men. And therefore, I'm going to do two things now. I'm going to explain to you, first of all, what the project is about. And secondly, I'm going to show you my body in a boxer shorts. It's not going to be a pretty sight. But after the 40 days, there should be some significant changes. So the first part of this is that you want to have fun. Your whole existence is built to optimize your being in relation to be gratifyingly rewarded, which means that everything you're actually trying to do with whatever choices you make are to survive enough to have more fun. That goes for all things living. So that is basically the meaning of life, to have fun, your way. And there's a lot of ways to talk about that, but this one is particularly funny. But in order to achieve that body that the woman likes, you can distribute your violence, which is basically a role as a man and a role as a female to receive it. See what they're saying? The equation is very basic. You've got to be fit and strong. So that's what we're going to try now. Being fit and strong. Basically, exercise for anyone going to the gym is sick. You go there, you hear this lousy music, you pump the iron machines, and even though you end up at some risk to have some sort of fun, then at the end of it you feel exhausted because you're over-exaggerating yourself the first few weeks, you're doing it wrong, you're not equipped to listen to your body enough because you're either a fat slob or inexperienced, and basically all things are ending up in the same equation. You should have done something else. But if you prevail enough under regular circumstances, you are lucky start ending up like Schwarzenegger, for instance, whom vi må tjekke hans udrustning for øvrigt. Anyway, dyb ligning i en anden udstrækning, ikke? Afhængig af hvor man vælger at give. No, anyway, sorry. But the problem is that he didn't have fun either. Some of you does when you go to the gym, but it requires a great amount of sadomasochism, I'd say, in order to make it work profoundly. And in order to circumvent that, we're going to do something else. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun today. So I'm going to go do one push-up and call it that. See you tomorrow.